and welcome to Elle
and Lou's
Inconceivable Podcast, episode 16. For some reason, I think it's episode 17, but
I actually counted right this time.
Yeah, I've written 16, so I'm assuming it's 16.
It is 16, yeah.
So we are mother and daughter duo from the West Midlands with our common accents.
Accent, oh my god!
And we do a podcast every week, talking about our week, the stuff that we've done, stuff that we've seen, stuff that's inconceivable. So that's us, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we start off as always with our inconceivable moments of the week. We always have at least one thing that's shocking that happens to us every week. And this week is no different.
Yeah.
So do you want to start off with yours this week? Since it's on in the background, on pause, waiting to be talked about.
It's been haunting me all week.
Go on then.
Because what have you been watching?
The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
But I think it's intoxicated and indoctrinated her.
It's what?
Indoctrinated you.
What is that?
It means like to what's the word? Like persuade you. Like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of the word, but yeah, it indoctrinated you because every single day since there has been at least one mention that there is an apocalypse starting.
No, not an apocalypse. A zombie apocalypse.
Zombie apocalypse is starting.
A zombie apocalypse is starting.
Because the other day I had you shouting at me in the street, they're in the walls, they're in the walls. Because the other day...
I think it's freaking me out. That's what I can't go.
The day before that comment, she...
Hi, Steve.
She heard a buzzing in the fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
And she suddenly had like a revelation that it must be a zombie apocalypse. That's what this buzzing is. So you thought there were zombies in the wall.
Yeah.
And today...
I actually thought it might be a giant hornet to start off with.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Do you know what it is? It seems that I have become obsessed, and I'm on season 4, and I've only been watching it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's really sad.
And
there's 11 seasons.
11 seasons,
She's almost halfway through.
Oh, don't say that. No, I'm not. Because there's actually 17 seasons if you include the Fear of the Walking Dead, which is what I'm going to watch after when I've completed all 11 seasons. So, what it is, right, is it doesn't matter where they go, there's zombies. And they're like in broken down towns, they're in cars, they're jumping out of windows. So, everywhere I walk now, I just have a sensation that zombies are going to appear. And for people who know where we live, you'll understand that there is pretty much zombies in the town already because they're like the drug addicted what's your thing? Yeah, there is a lot of drug addicts in the town, which I've nothing against because they've all got their own problems, but they do walk around slightly looking like zombies, right? And all the way back from town, I'm just waiting for alarms to start going off and like windows to break and like zombies to drop out of windows, and I'm just getting really fearful that there may actually be a zombie apocalypse. If we can have COVID, who's saying that I can't release something into the air that makes us all turn to zombies? It is possible. It is possible.
She comes up with like these random scenarios that never happened just from one thing she saw.
Pretty scary. Really
and I
scary.
have to listen to her rambling about this like really long theory that can no way be true.
But in the 4 seasons that I've watched, there's only one dog has appeared. There's no zombie dogs. When the dogs die, the dogs are safe. When the dogs die, they die. You don't get zombie dogs or zombie cats any happening to humans. I think there is going to be a zombie apocalypse at some point.
Well, we saw a car today, didn't we?
Yeah, there was. Oh God, yeah, that scared me as well.
Well, it was like set on. Well, it looked like it'd been set on fire.
Literally,
and everything.
A burnt out like silver grey metal van with the doors blown off and everything, and it just looked like something from The Walking Dead, where like zombies had appeared and someone had started shooting and set it on fire. I really think we had a zombie apocalypse around the corner, but it was dealt with before we got there. Perhaps I'm a zombie.
I really think she's got a disorder.
Yeah. Well, can I just say that The Walking Dead has made me cry on numerous occasions, and I'm really upset that them chopping people's heads off that I love.
Yeah.
So Yeah. So,
like, even Ryan had to warn me to, like, leave you to watch that episode.
Yeah.
In case I had to deal with you crying.
It's so upsetting. But, yeah, I've always had a fear of zombies, and I really do believe that my fear may have got worse. And that was Ellie's inconceivable moment of the week. And it's going to continue. And she's got to the point where she said she's going to move out, or she's going to stop speaking to me, because literally everywhere we go, I just keep talking about zombies.
Yeah, and it's so obviously not going to happen.
I mean,
so when she's acting like she believes it, I can't comprehend how you could think
But
like
you know
that.
how there's like giant rats appeared, like down by the underpass? What if they're zombified rats? I mean, today you saw that big ass rat. I mean, it moved the whole bush when it ran. The whole tree, so just the whole area swayed. Zombie rats. Or the rats might be biting people and making them zombies. That's even scarier, right? This is why there needs to be more rat poison in the world. I know you like rats, and I don't mind them, but they're scaring me. Okay, can we change the subject? I feel a bit freaked out now. I have been on edge all day.
Please move on. I don't want to hear about it.
Well, I've had a Walking Dead marathon today. I think I've got through about 8 episodes. That shows that I've done really literally, I've done nothing with my life all day.
Yeah, and I'm looking at how long this episode is, and it's close to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And if you sat through 45 minutes.
Yeah, episodes, I'm looking at about 5 hours of my life today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when this podcast finishes, I'll probably fit another 2 episodes in. Yeah. Sorry, I do apologise. Should I have a day off? You think I should have a Walking Dead day off?
It's 6 hours, I did the math.
I bet if I don't watch any tomorrow,
I'll be really scared.
I think I'll be depressed. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch some tomorrow.
I think you'd be a very horrible person if you can watch The Walking Dead.
You do need help, Steve. Steve just he thought he needed help. You do need help. You definitely do need help, Steve. I need help as well, but for different reasons.
Right. For many reasons.
So my inconceivable moments happened today, and I'm really peeved and fed up and annoyed.
Well, me too, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm really frustrated. For people who've watched podcasts before, you'll understand that we have a really crazy elderly neighbour who is so abusive, nasty, mouthy, just piece of shit. If I'm honest with you. Okay.
I think that's the nicest thing you've said about him, to be fair.
Oh, is he? Yeah, it probably is. It's very moral, because I say a lot more when I'm not on here. But if I'm honest with you, like, if he fell over outside, I think I would step over him and laugh and leave him. And that sounds really horrible, but
would.
I don't hate many people, but I hate this neighbour, right? And he's elderly, and I don't care, because he could be 110 and he's still vile. And he's decided that although he has carers, he wants to keep bringing his own bin in and his own bin out the entry. So his stupid son has decided to come down today to apparently build 2 ramps to help him put his bin in and out. So I've listened to drilling and the electric bloody screwdriver and sawing.
It was so loud today, yeah.
All day while he's standing on the doorstep shouting at the top of his voice, please, 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 make me a ramp, make me a blue ramp, and shouting and everything, right? I've gone out. There ain't even a ramp. It's a pallet.
It's not, yeah.
It's a piece of straight, flat wood. How can you call something a ramp that's not sloped? A ramp is a sloped, a sloped walkway. So literally,
I'll be honest, it doesn't take that much effort to step over.
No, so it's a piece. Imagine the size of a wardrobe. That thickness, just that wide.
It's a slab of wood.
It's just a slab of wood dropped on the floor right by the front door of the entry, and it's just sitting there. It hasn't been attached to anything, so it's movable. And when you tread on it, it bends.
That's what I was thinking, it's not attached to anything.
It's so unsafe. I actually think perhaps I'm trying to kill him off. Perhaps he's done that on purpose because he wants him dead. Because his son hates him as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him, to be fair.
Well, anyway, I went out to view it today, and I was like, it was inconceivable. It's my inconceivable moment. It was inconceivable.
But now we have to keep, like, stepping over it.
We don't, because as soon as nightfall comes, I'm lifting it up and I'm leaning it against the wall. And if the man wants to use it as a ramp, he's going to have to get off his ass and move it back down. And every time he puts it back down, I'm going to pick the bugger back up.
So he built a step on the step.
Yeah, he built exactly, Steve, because you've seen it. He's built a step on a step.
Well,
what is the point? Oh, your dad. Sorry. We had a visitor today and he's already witnessed the step. And it is literally a step on a step. But he's done it inside the entry door and then by his bottom door at the entry. Well, no, it's causing 2 trip hazards because when he pulls his bin in, he's going to fall over that and then he's going to trip on the way in. And when he does, I'm going to stand there and go, ha, 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 serves you right. So I'm really annoyed about it. But I'm going to put a big sign on the door saying my son is severely partially sighted and has night blindness and this is danger, movie. And if I trip over it, as I've already said today, I'm picking the bugger up and I'm smashing it through his front window.
Yeah, because it is, yeah.
And I'm not a
trip hazard, it
is. I'm not
normal people as well.
And I'll tell you something now, Royce. You can call me a Karen as much as you want. I'll admit, hands up, I'm a Karen.
Oh, we know.
When it comes to this man, I'm not a Karen, I'm the devil. I hate him. I could go on and on. I can't make the podcast all about him because he's getting the attention that he doesn't need. But, end of story, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Hello, beauty. Oh, that's our bird in the background. I would show you, but I ain't moving the camera. He's having a moment.
You've been on one today.
He's playing with his bell. Right, so that's our inconceivable moments. I'm going straight on to our words of the week because we've got a nice one today. I wanted that one.
Really,
yeah.
Boy?
Do I need to cover him over and shut him up, do you think?
He'll be okay.
It's probably picking it up on the microphone now, isn't he?
Maybe.
Yeah. Right, word of the week. What's your word of the week?
Right.
And you need to spell this. People need to search this up.
I can't read your handwriting though.
That's an A.
What's that? An A?
Yeah.
Cattywampus.
Yeah. A cattywampus.
A cattywampus.
Does anybody know what cattywampus means?
Don't look it up because that's cheating. But a cattywampus means askew or what have you written?
Awry.
Oh, awry. I can't read a handwriting. But it just means diagonally positioned.
Yeah.
So it's not straight.
If I sit like that, I'm in a cattywampus position.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's spelled CATTYWAMPUS.
Cattywampus.
Yeah. So if you see me leaning up a lamppost when I've had a drink, it's because I'm cattywampus. I like that word. I think it should mean something more exciting than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a didgeridoo or something. It should, like it's like an important word. I don't know.
Yeah, because I feel like you have such a shorter word to say.
Sorry, I just read a comment.
Oh.
Okay. Right, my word of the week is snark. SNARK. And it means a mysterious or imaginary animal. So something along the lines of a unicorn would be a snark. I thought it was something to do like telling on somebody or, when you say like a snitch or something.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be something like that.
What did it say? Snarky comment?
Yeah.
Makes you think.
No, it's sarky comment.
Oh, sarky.
Well, sarky short sarcasm, isn't it?
I thought it was snarky.
No, sarky.
I don't know. There was a word it reminded me of.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, it comes originally from the Lewis Carroll. Well, it doesn't come originally, but Lewis Carroll used it in one of the books, The Hunting of the Snark, which was a mysterious and scary imaginary animal. So that's our educational bit. And that will lead us on later to our little discussion that we have at the end.
Yes. Kind of got a theme, haven't we?
We have a little bit of a theme.
Yeah, we've got a theme.
But first of all, we need to do our weekly update. And God, have we got a long update this week?
You have.
Yeah. So it involves who?
Ryan.
Ryan is the son that hides upstairs who refuses to come on the podcast because he'd rather sit upstairs on his Xbox all day or his PC. So Ryan, to give some context, Ryan is always ill.
That is true. If someone's ill in the house, it's always Ryan.
Yeah. If someone catches an illness, it's Ryan.
Always Ryan, yeah.
If somebody's spreading an illness, it's usually Ryan. So Ryan gets it first and then everybody else gets it after. He's always the source. I do think he's got like a low immune system. But on Sunday, during last week's podcast, he came downstairs, or just at the end, and said, I feel all achy from going to the gym and all my legs and my arms are killing me. Monday morning, he got up, he could hardly walk. He kept saying he'd overdone it at the gym.
Mm.
And then he felt hot and sweaty and he thought he'd got a temperature. So I went to work, my first day opening after 2 weeks off. And then I had a phone call to say he felt slightly better, but he still felt hot. And I said, well, if you feel hot, Ryan, but you feel well enough to, go to the shop and get some paracetamol to bring your temperature down.
Yeah.
I said, and then, if you can't get any, let me know. So, 10 o'clock, 10:30 on the night, he comes downstairs and decides to tell me that he hadn't got any paracetamol all day and that he thought he was going to die and he needed to go to the hospital. And then he decided to phone 111, who said if nobody had found him back within an hour, they thought he got signs of sepsis and then he needed to go to hospital by ambulance.
Yep.
And then we found out that like the ambulance was going to take hours and hours and hours. But regardless of that, we got to the hospital at midnight. I had to phone Ellie's dad, who then had to drive and pick the keys up and come here and sleep on the sofa so that Ellie didn't wake up in the middle of the night and think there was a zombie apocalypse and we was all dead. I had to get that in. Sorry, had to. So Ellie slept through the whole thing anyway. We got to the hospital at midnight. Do you know what time we were seeing? 9:30 the next morning. We sat on a metal chair, well, a metal chair each, for 9 hours. There was ambulances outside with people in. They had been sitting in an ambulance for 5-6 hours because there was no beds at the hospital.
That was crazy.
I honestly think that we were in the middle of an epidemic again. Nobody's telling us because I've never seen a hospital like it. There was police with people in handcuffs.
But there was no beds in City either, was there?
No, and when the twins was at the hospital, Kerry was saying there was no beds up there either.
Yeah.
So there's something going on. Something going on. Need to start asking questions, people. There's something going on in the world. It's not a zombie apocalypse, but it may be COVID again. So just be warned. Anyway, after 9 hours and sitting outside crying on the steps because I'm so tired, you've got to understand that you're a lot like me, ain't you? You can't cope with lack of sleep.
No, I am terrible. If I get less than 8 hours, I'm miserable.
You're the most horrible person on the face of the earth. You can't speak to her. See, look at that face. That's what her face is like in the morning. It looks good kill.
You're making lies about me.
Coughing right now.
To be fair, I think I did get around about 6 that night.
Oh, look at you. Do you know how much I had? 4 seconds.
Okay.
4 seconds I had.
What I'm trying to say is I was pretty pleasant that day.
You was, but I missed it because I was back in bed recovering from the whole night before.
Yeah, true. You spent a good few hours.
I can remember at one point sitting in the metal chair and just going, that was the only sleep I had. That was it. I sat outside at 5 o'clock having a cigarette on the wall outside the hospital, crying to myself. I can't take any more. I just want to go to bed. I've had enough. Why won't I be ill?
I would honestly be so miserable.
If Ryan had gone to the shop and got some paracetamol in the morning, we wouldn't have ended up in the hospital because his temperature would have been under control. So that was another inconceivable moment of the week, really. And honestly, the illness that he had didn't kill him. I was very close to killing him myself.
Yes.
Because I was the most horriblest bitchy person on the face of the earth on Tuesday.
Yeah, that was a scary time, that was.
It was. I think you just stayed out my way all day, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
And it was discovered that he got laryngitis, and even though he got laryngitis, he didn't lose his bloody voice. So I still had to listen to him whinging. A water infection and dehydration from not drinking enough water. So he's on antibiotics and he's alive and well.
Drink your water.
I'm waiting for him to get to peak fitness before I kill him off. So that was it. That was the story of Ryan. But Jesus Christ, was it hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because before then, what did we do on Monday? And we had a lovely-ish afternoon, didn't we?
Becky Hill.
We went to watch Becky Hill. She was brilliant.
Oh my God, I've never heard someone so good.
Yeah,
live.
She was brilliant live, wasn't she? So we didn't go to H&M. Where did we go?
HMV.
Yeah, we didn't see her in a clothes shop. We saw her in a music shop.
Yes.
I keep saying H&M. I don't know why I keep saying H&M. Begins with a H, that's why.
It's because they've got a H and M in it.
Yeah, that is true. But we did, what?
It's a word of the week.
Oh, okay. We'll save that for next week then.
What are you, about Becky Hill then?
Yeah, Becky Hill, sorry. We got to HMV and there was always quite a lot of people waiting. It's standing room only and there's a tiny stage. And we are both vertically challenged. Are we not?
You know what? That's a good way to put it,
Yeah.
isn't it? Vertically challenged.
As my other t-shirt used to say, I'm not short, I'm penguin-sized.
I agree with that
Yeah.
statement, yeah.
We are small. We'll admit we're small. We know it. And I do think there should be a rule at concerts that if you've got children or if you're short, you should be allowed to go to the front area so that you have a view.
Because it's unfair, isn't it?
Yeah. So there was a stupid woman with a stupid son standing next to us, who was taller than us and kept stepping further and further in front. And I kept getting annoyed, and I was carrying in your ear, wasn't I?
Yes.
Stupid woman, needs to move. And she literally turned round and went, there's a lot of tall people here. Now, you should tell people to move. And I was thinking, you're the one who's in front of me, love. Then this woman comes in who's probably just under 6 foot tall. She walks around Ellie and stops dead in front of her and completely blocks the view with a child that's quite tall for an 8-year-old. I think she's about 8.
Looks
next to her. So Becky Hill comes on. We can't see a blooming thing. I'm having to watch through the camera and hold my phone up here.
Well, I was watching through other people's cameras.
Yeah, through other people's phones.
Yeah, there was someone on the left and someone on the right. So I'd look to the person on the right, and then I'd switch between them. I got multiple angles then, didn't I? Yeah,
it was really. But she was really good. She did an acoustic set. She was on for about 45 minutes, I think, wasn't she? Just under an hour, maybe.
Yeah.
Had a little chat with the audience and stuff. She's a really funny character. Her singing was so on point. I don't think I heard one key off through the whole session. But this woman in front was so annoying. Nothing against people who have work done to the face. Believe me, I know I need work done myself. But why do people plump the lips to the point where they look like a fish?
Yeah, because it doesn't look good then.
No. So every time she looked to the side, you could see this. And she got these great big eyelashes. It was so long, I don't know if she could keep her eyes open to even see Becky Hill, because they must have weighed about a stone each. Ridiculous makeup with a child. And every time Becky Hill sang a song, the child was asking to be picked up to look. So then she was picking her up, which was blocking our view even more. This is what the child was doing. There's Becky Hill. Ellie's the girl's mom. This is the girl. That's all she did. She didn't spend 1 second staring at Becky Hill. She was just... It made me think there was something weird going on between the pair of them. There was
told me after.
Yeah, there was like a couple. It was so strange. I have never known a child obsess over their mom so much, like constantly stroking her face, tickling her neck, touching her hair. It was really quite twisted to watch. And I just spent the whole time just wanting to kill him.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, I didn't. Well, I wanted to. But regardless of that, I really want to go and see Becky Hill in concert now, I've decided.
Yeah, I think I may get dragged along, to be fair.
But to be honest, you won't, because there's no tickets left.
Yes, that's a good point.
Well, there is. There was one. But I'm not going on my own. I can't go and sit at a concert on my own. Can't do it.
Yeah, I need that.
Because if I want to sing and dance, I want somebody next to me who...
I mean, I like some of the songs. So.
Yeah, I know. But I think we need to sort of look for more concerts. We need to go to a proper concert. But all you want to do is get to certain bands that never come to the UK.
Yeah.
So I think we have to pick a concert maybe that...
that I'll tolerate.
Yeah, that you'll tolerate.
I'll tolerate Becky Hill.
Like, I really want to go and see Tom Grennan. We have to pick a concert maybe that...
that I'll tolerate.
Yeah, that you'll tolerate.
I'll tolerate Becky Hill.
Like, I really want to go and see Tom Grennan. You think you could... So, but on top of that, I ended up with a massive blister on my toe. So I was in pain all day. And the sun has been out so much. I don't know if people can see.
Oh, don't show
literally,
them.
I'm not going to get my foot out. But I've literally got stripes from my sandals. I don't know if you could tell. But I've just got stripes. It's pretty bad, really, isn't it? Oh, I don't know.
Henry says hello, by the way.
Who's Henry?
I don't know.
Hi, Henry. Not go, Henry, is it? Not your bank account. Okay. So obviously, because I spent all night at the hospital, I ended up having Tuesday off work because I was literally like something from The Walking Dead.
It was, yeah.
And I walked in, I took some painkillers and I went to bed, and I think I slept for about 4 hours, didn't I? And then woke up in a terrible mood and just spent the whole day on the sofa feeling sorry for myself, not even checking in to see if Ryan was breathing or not, because I was just too annoyed. Yeah. And you've had like a really like quiet week until the end of the week, haven't you, really?
Yeah, it's because everyone was still on holiday.
Yeah, everyone's going on holiday. I'm so jealous, so annoyed. And it's not been that long since we went to Wales, but I want to beach again.
I just want to go back.
I want to go camping. We need to tell your dad. Is your dad still online?
I don't know.
When you packed all your stuff and you moved to your new flat, where is the bloody tent and all the tent stuff? If you've got it,
camping again.
If you've got it, bring it down. Even if I have to go in camping at Cannon Hill, I just want to go camping. So please, can you find the tent out that we had and see if all the parts there and bring it down for me so we can go camping? I'm going to stick it on a trailer and pull it along, please. Yeah. So Tuesday was out of the question. Tuesday did not exist this week, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I went back to work on Wednesday, and Steve, who comes into work, he's got a thing about buying people things to make them happy. So he's one of these people that if you say you want something, he'll go and get it, no matter what. And it's very nice of him, don't get me wrong, but I've ended up with half a house full of stuff that keeps bringing us. And I mentioned to him that my plant had died, that was my mum's plant. And I've got it in like a big wooden planter that's gone a bit rotten. And while I was out, I'd had a phone call to say that Steve had dropped this great big giant plant pot into the entry for when I got home. And I came home and when I say, I found you, didn't I? And I said,
because I had to bring it in.
Yeah, I said, some strange person has been up the entry and dumped this great big plant pot. Can you bring it in? And the text message
was just like
a plant pot, a normal plant pot. And the message that I had back off Ellie was like, Jesus Christ, have you seen how big this plant pot actually is?
I didn't think it was a plant pot.
And you could literally not hardly fit it through the door. I'm going to take a picture and put it onto the edited version so everyone can see how big it is. So we was having a discussion then whether we do a podcast in a plant pot. Because it's that big, I could actually sit in the plant pot. Yeah. So we was thinking of having sex changes and becoming Bill and Ben. And we were both just sitting in a plant pot.
You've not had this discussion with me.
Oh, I've had discussions with everybody else. But you don't need to be involved until I stick you in a plant pot. But if we put you in there with some soil, you might actually grow and you wouldn't be a hobbit anymore.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
Oh, okay. Enough.
That is so.
So we're thinking.
I've still got it. You can have it 60 quid a week.
What you on about? I'm sure I bought that tent.
£60 for a tent.
You better just bring it down here, but make sure there's no spiders in it first, because now it's been like stored at yours for ages. I don't need no more spiders in this house. So the giant plant pot's that big. I'll still go and get some. I think I might need 6 bags of soil to fill the plant pot, to be fair. But I had an epiphany yesterday. I think I might turn it into a fish pond. Like a raised fish pond. You know, you have a fish bowl in the house. So I can't just fill it with water and put cold water fish in it. Because all I've got to do, really, is make sure there's no holes in the bottom for the water to come out of.
Yeah.
Fill it up to like 3 or 4 inches from the top so that the birds can't get in. And put some mesh over the top. And we can have some little goldfish in.
Nemo and Dory.
Because it won't blow over with all that water in.
Oh God, no.
So I'm gonna have a pond. And Steve, please don't go and fetch me fish because I haven't planned it yet. This is just,
I want to pick.
This is just a thought, okay? So don't go off and go to a fair and win some fish for us because it's just a thought in process at the moment. My
dad's put not again.
Oh, I know, because we had a fish pond before. I dug, didn't I? I dug a fish pond. Got it all, put all the broken rocks around it, made a little rockery. It was beautiful. All the plastic in, put mesh over it.
It was quite nice till it went all green and manky.
Well, no, it was nice until the fish disappeared.
Oh, right, yeah, the fish did disappear.
Because I put 2 fish in. a week later, both fish had gone. They hadn't jumped out. But I think we may have had something like a heron or something, because there's no way that the birds could have got the heads through the mesh unless they got an extra long beak. So, or it could be one of the neighbours' cats that got the paw in.
Possibly.
Well, I don't know how they even saw them because the fish was black. Remember that was them little black fish?
No.
Well, anyway, when my rabbit died, I filled the pond in and buried the rabbit in the pond. So now it's the rabbit's burial place now.
Wow.
Well, she's got a nice resting spot there, because in the summer we used to let the rabbit outside and she used to sit by the pond with our little rock gorilla thing. So now she's got her own little resting place.
Yeah. But I know when you get your ideas, no one's stopping you. So
You think I'm going to go ahead with it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
But if you're going to do it, let me pick out the fish.
Okay, you can come to Pets at Home with me.
And then I can decorate the bottom and everything.
Okay. We'll call them Morgan and Caitlin. Can you imagine?
I do not
I can come and visit and see their doppelgangers in
Doppelgangers, that's terrible. You say they look like
Do you know what I was going to say? I was going to say something else about somebody else. I just realised I'm live on TikTok. Oh my god! Don't, because I'm broken. I feel broken. Now let's change the subject before it goes too far. We're live on TikTok.
But just to end this conversation, I do not want pets named after Morgan and Caitlin. That would be my worst nightmare.
How about Finn and Dylan? Finn? The fish have got fins. Perfect with name of Finn. Oh my god, imagine. Finn 1 and Finn 2.
No.
Yeah.
Fin and tail.
Okay, I need
Fin
to
and
stop.
scales.
It's going too far now. We're going to end up with 50,000 fish named after everyone at school. So let's stop.
I never wanted this.
Well, he's just put what happened to it. Yeah, I filled it in, Neil. I filled it in because the fish kept dying. But I'm thinking if I buy some smaller mesh this time that the cat's paws can't get in, the beaks can't get to, and I don't fill the water level too high, then nobody can get in. Can they?
You believe that?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of motions today, and it's all from that super shy thing. I've been practicing my arms. I'm all over the place today.
I taught her a dance. She's been practicing really hard.
Yeah, I've been practicing really hard.
Give us a little preview.
Now, we need to explain first. When I was going on about Steve bringing random things for us for the podcast and that, today's delivery was, I had a phone call to say, check outside your front door. Bit random. Opens front door to this little box. I borrowed some flashy, you may have seen a TikTok earlier in the year, of some flashy light trainers.
Yes.
That I did a TikTok in.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gave me some gloves with light up fingers. A bit like Michael Jackson gloves. They didn't have lights, Michael Jackson. I don't want to say that, it's just because I was white. Anyway, I kept saying I was going to do a TikTok in him, and I did. And then look what he found. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? And I've already planned my TikTok. Look at them. Get ready. Get ready. Neil, you might want to switch off now because it's a bit embarrassing, but look at that.
They're light up.
Look at that. See? Oh, look.
We need a flash warning for that.
No. I think it's really good.
No, you need a flash warning.
And apparently, they have purple ones.
Epilepsy might not like that.
They have purple ones and red ones and green ones. So, the plan is now that tomorrow, when it gets dark...
Oh, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not going to spoil it.
Give us a preview, though.
I forgot what I was going to do. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, I was going to do that. Yeah.
Give us a preview.
So it's like, super shy.
Preview's over.
Make it up. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, so it'll be all flashy lights on my hands and flashy lights on my feet.
Oh my god, you've given too much away.
I'm going to do it tomorrow, so you're going to film me, ain't you?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. It's really good. I'm so excited. I'm really excited. I'm like a big kid, ain't I? Do you think?
You don't say.
Yeah. But I've also had a sad week this week. Other than Ryan nearly dying. I'm a bit worried about my dog. So I want you to all pray for her. I don't believe, but pray anyway. Just pray. Because my 12-year-old dog's not very well. She's got some very large lumps that are getting very big. It's making her uncomfortable. And was it Tuesday or Wednesday? It was Wednesday. I just got over the stress of Ryan, and I noticed that her back legs have gone a bit wobbly when she walks. And I don't know if it's something neurological from the lumps or whether it's old age. And we're waiting for a vet's appointment to find out what's going on. But she's losing a little bit of weight and she doesn't seem herself. So if we have a podcast missing, you'll know why. But I'm hoping and praying that the vets can do something and she's going to be okay. So we'll see.
Yeah.
So we'll get off the sad part. Thursday, what did we? Oh, we did nothing on Thursday. I've writ too effing hot. We're all bored shitless. Done F4. That was Thursday. We sweat. I don't know how I'm not like 4 stone. Because I have enough sweat to fill that plant pot.
Ew, I don't
Seriously,
like that image.
you could literally wring me out.
No thanks.
I've sweat that much. I'm just so sick of hot weather. I've decided I don't like summer. Because in the summer, you have to remember to water the garden every day. Right? I can't. And now my house is broke. So on plants, I'm going to die. I can't cool off. If I put a fan on, the fan blows warm air everywhere. If I open a window, I get more spiders. So how the hell do we cool down? How? So we've both had this discussion and we both agree that we probably prefer the winter months, don't we?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, because
just a little bit more.
If you're cold, you can put extra layers and extra layers and extra layers on. If you're hot, even if you strip down to your bra and knickers, you are getting cool. So I'm looking forward
when it's too hot, you can't do anything.
Yeah, you just feel sticky and
you feel just exhausted.
Yeah, I feel exhausted anyway. But
well, yeah,
I'm just a tired mess really. But it's beside the point. So I do think that I'll be happy when like October, November time comes.
Recently, it's cooled down a bit.
I still think it's hot because I'm not very scientific.
Okay.
I'm not very clever at all.
Okay.
Go on, agree. But the heat sucks into the walls, the cavities in the wall. It like heats the brickwork up. So even when it starts cooling down outside, the house still feels hot.
Yeah, in
Do you know
here
what I mean?
it's warm. I mean, like outside it's okay.
And upstairs, so like you're all cool outside, and then you open the door to the house, and you feel like the fire's on. So it's just miserable. And I'm running out of t-shirts. And because I'm waiting for my uniform at work, I'm having to wear what we call civilian clothes. I've got no uniform. I felt like I was in the army then. Civilian clothes. But all on my t-shirt have got rude things on. Because I went out and bought loads of rude t-shirts. Yes, I can't wear any of my t-shirts to work, so I have to keep washing the few t-shirts that are not rude and wearing them at work. So I'll be grabbing my uniform. Well,
I think you need to get some normal shirts. Have you thought about that?
Have you seen what my uniform's going to be?
No.
Bright purple.
Wait.
My favourite colour.
Cadbury worker.
Yeah, it's that bright.
Oh my god, it's like my
It's got violet.
Shirt.
It's got
I
violet.
know exactly what colour.
And it's just got let's chat on. But I'm thinking I'm going to cover that up because I don't want people to talk to me. I know that's the whole point of me being at work, but I don't want to be spoken to.
Wow.
So I'm just going to scrub the let's chat out and I'm just going to have a purple t-shirt on.
So it's just going to say hub?
No, don't say anything.
You won't say anything?
No, because it's just a speech bubble that says let's chat. So I'm going to rip that off. It's embroidered on. I'm going to pick it off. It's like it fell off in the washing machine. I don't want people to talk to me.
I'm going to tell your staff, your manager.
Find her first. You have to find her. Yeah. So we shall see. Then what happened on Friday? Oh, Ellie came to work on Friday and saw the new hub for the first time, didn't you?
I did.
Which you was quite impressed with, wasn't you?
I really like it, yeah.
Yeah. She did a bit of organising, put some photos on a wall for me.
I was very good, you know. I think you should
now that you're adulting and catching the bus on your own, you can just sort of turn up when you want, can't you? Which is nice.
Rock up whenever.
And then what happened after?
And then I met with a friend because I'm sure Finn doesn't mind, but Finn is a friend of mine and he's a very old soul, which I love very much. What sort of stuff does he like? He really likes Everly Brothers.
Yeah.
So like that's why
I love him.
Yeah. He really likes old music and that sort of like aesthetic. And he was watching Jiving and he was like, my dream would be to dance and to drive. And I was like, driving would be so cool. And he was like, we should learn it together. So we're going to try and make it a weekly thing. So we met up on Friday. We went to Samuel Valley. We found a place, found some videos, and we just tried it.
Yeah.
And you know what? He told me the day before, I have no rhythm, I have 2 left feet, I'm going to be absolutely crap. But I felt like he was better than me, actually.
He wasn't better than you because I watched the video, but he was good.
No.
He was good, though.
Because the thing is, obviously, he does the male bit, I'll do the female bit, and all I'm doing is spinning. So Finn does everything.
Yeah, he has to do the steps and move you, and he has to lead, doesn't he, really?
That's why I looked good, because...
He was helping you look good.
Exactly. Because I wasn't doing much. It was all him. So when he was remembering everything and, like, spinning me, I was like, I couldn't do that. Because I was just going with it.
You're just going with it?
Yeah.
What song did you dance to?
Oh my God.
Was it Great Balls of Fire?
That's the one that we really want to drive to, yeah. So...
Because I'm thinking there's Everly Brothers song called Wake Up a Little Susie. Wake up a little Susie. And that's a joy song, and I think you should do it to that. Yeah.
So we tried making a little bit of a sequence. So we're going to try and improve on that. And then...
I saw the video, it's secret, nobody else can see it, but I saw it. And I was quite impressed, really. Well done, Finn.
I thought we did really well. I was really happy. So
if you walk in the park and you see 2 strange individuals spinning each other around, it's probably Ellie and Finn learning to drive. But yeah, he's a proper old soul. Lots of country stuff as well, countrified music and that. Yeah,
he loves old love songs. That's what he likes.
Yeah. So I've befriended him now, and I've got him on Snapchat, and he sent me pictures of his vinyls that he's ordered from the Everly Brothers. So I was like, oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then yesterday, we had to suffer the company of your father, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah. We did dump him on a wall for a long time now, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we stuck him with some food, we stuck him with a drink, and he was happy.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't, because he ran quite a bit, but that's beside the point.
Well, you did as well.
So, a few of you know, she doesn't like to mention it much, but I don't care. She's into K-pop. Anybody who doesn't know K-pop, it's Korean pop music. It's all the rave now. I like it. She likes it. There's billions and billions of people that like it, so if you don't like it, it's tough. And they have K-pop events, didn't they, at HMV? Not H&M.
HMV. Oh, you got it right this time. Well done.
I did, first time as well. And the K-pop event, it usually lasts like all day. They have like a quiz and they do card swapping.
They call it like a takeover.
Yeah.
Because in
they take over the store, don't they?
Yeah, because in the Birmingham one, they have like the normal HMV, and then they have a separate little section, which is just the K-pop section. But on a takeover, they take over the entire store. So they'll play music all throughout the store, and they'll do events like on their little like stage section, and stuff like that.
So the plan was that Ellie usually goes and does the random play dance, because Elle loves to dance and she's learned all the dance routines. And for anybody who doesn't know what a random play dance is, either outside or inside, there's lots of people who all like the same music, and they'll play like 20 seconds of a song, and if you know the dance routine, you all jump out or jump in and dance to that track, but you have to do the actual routine from the dance video, and then you leave, and then they play another 20 seconds of another dance song, and Elle jumps out to most songs because she knows nearly all of them. And so we usually just go in the afternoon, didn't we, for that?
Yeah.
But she saw that it was like a bingo quiz, K-pop themed sort of session in the morning. So we was in Birmingham from about 10:30, and we got back about 7:30, didn't we?
We was out literally all day.
Yeah, all day, which is how my feet got.
And you know what? I didn't win the bingo or the quiz or the raffle.
Yeah. Well, you didn't have a go on the raffle because I forgot to give you a ticket. But it was nice because Ellie's mate's not into the same kind of music as her, so I sort of take her over, and I feel a bit like out of place. And Els is sort of standing with me instead of everybody else. But I bumped into somebody that I knew who brought the daughter along, and you joined their team and done the quiz and that. And then we went and had like a KFC and had a stroll. And then we did the random K-pop dance. But Ellie's dad, we invited him to come and sort of watch because he's never seen one before. And then I asked him to film. Did he film much? He did a nice little video. Have you seen the video? Did he send you a video?
Yeah, he sent me a few.
The video was really good, actually. But he's obsessed with food.
Can I just pause for a sec? Because he's saying he was blessed to be in my presence.
Okay. Yeah, I was really blessed. I was so happy. It was the happiest day of the week for me.
No comment.
Yeah, so I kind of just left him on a wall with this other bloke eating his stupid corn dog.
Yeah, which he didn't even enjoy.
He didn't even enjoy. Mounted about that. Then he wanted to buy this twisted woo-woo, which is a drink that he tried before, which was quite funny because he got so excited to come out with this twisted woo. Oh, look, I found a twisted woo-woo. Put it on the wall, and then somebody knocked it over and he didn't get to drink it, which I found quite hysterical. But yeah, he enjoyed watching the bits that we allowed him to watch because we kind of kept him at a distance. Because what you'll find with
at a distance.
Ellie's dad, you think that I like to be centre of attention on the podcast. I was expecting Ellie's dad to sort of jump in and start dancing because he does get a bit excitable. It's like he's never been out, isn't he? It is a bit though, isn't he? Sorry, Neil, I know you're listening, but I'm sure that you agree. It is like he's never been let out, so when he is let out, he just goes a bit mental.
Well, there were two girls that like randomly turned up in the middle, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, there was a family whose kids just literally ran out in the middle of a dance routine, these little toddlers.
And just so you know, the area was taped and it was clearly like there was cameras there filming and people like actively doing stuff.
Yeah. So. And then this like drunk women who looked like they'd been on a night out when it was only 4:30.
Yeah.
Sort of appeared in the middle of the dance floor. One stuck her ass out and pretended to twerk, while the other one was trying to film her, and just took over the dance for like a few seconds, which was a bit annoying. But yeah, it went really well, didn't it? We got loads of videos. I've put a little compilation on TikTok. And also, if nobody's seen it, there was a part when Becky Hill, going back to Becky Hill, she forgot her words live on stage, and I managed to catch it on camera. And I think it's the most viewed video I've ever put on TikTok, which was lovely for us, wasn't it?
We love making fun of people.
It was funny. But yes, the K-pop went really well. And to be fair, Ellie's dad behaved. So, well done, Neil. Well done. Congratulations. And I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's today, it.
But 18 days to go. I'm just saying that just to annoy Ellie. So you can ask her why if you want. So I'll just keep repeating, 18 days to go. You know, tomorrow there'll be 17 days to go. And in a few days, there'll only be 14 days to go, which is exactly 2 weeks. And when you get down to 13 days, you've got less than 2 weeks. See that face? That's the face of fear because she's worried about her exam results. 18 days before we get the exam results. And she's either going to get beaten or taken out for a meal to celebrate.
But there's loads of places that do discounts or free food on results day. So I will be going either way. I can either cry in a Nando's or celebrate in a Nando's.
Oh, I don't really care. Do you know what? Get D. Oh, I was going to say get D's. It's not D's anymore, is he? Even if you get 4s, as long as you take me to Nando's after, I'll be okay with you.
4s are still a pass. I would be absolutely crying if I got a 4 though.
Scrape through though, ain't it, really?
Yeah. But Nando's, if you spend £7, you get a free quarter chicken, I think.
Yeah. So you can spend the £7 on your meal and then I'll have your quarter chicken. Bye. Oh dear me. Right. So that was our week, wasn't it? What have we done today? Anything?
No, I've been trying to rest because my legs have been aching.
Oh, we sorted your bedroom out a bit, haven't we?
Yeah.
And you've offered to the washing.
You cleaned 2 doors.
Yeah, I wiped the door. I wiped the woodwork down, didn't I? And we've done nothing today.
No, but I don't.
Do you know? So I'll tell you what it is. I got a bit waylaid with Coin Master. So I went on Coin Master this morning. There was a quest, and I won that many spins.
Sunday quest.
Yeah,
okay.
I ended up with 150k spins, and it just went on forever. I think I've took everybody's money on Coin Master.
The fact you're still playing that is insane.
Don't download Coin Master, because if I find you, I will take your villages and all your money. I'll just warn you. It is like, it's nearly obsessive as The Walking Dead, really. So that was our update on the week, but we wasn't going to do a teaching me, teaching you bit this week because we couldn't think of anything to talk about, could we?
But we are going to teach you.
Well, we're not really, because there's nothing to teach. But when we was talking about our word of the week, which was snark, which was about mythological creatures, we thought, well, let's have a discussion about some mythological creatures, because I'll be quite honest with you, I don't believe in a god.
But there's things on this list that
I don't really believe in aliens, but there is certain things that I do think exist
on this list, which is quite.
But some of these I don't believe, but some I do.
Well, yeah, because most of them are like mythological, or like come from, what are they, legends?
Legends, yeah. So we will go on to. I'm building the tension.
Well, yeah, okay.
Teaching me, teaching you. Aha. See how I built the tension up then? Everyone was waiting for it.
No.
So, mythological creatures. Peace out, Neil. Peace out, A-Town. Is that a song? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was Usher.
Yeah, Usher.
Yeah. See, God, I remembered that.
Or is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, mythological creatures. Have you got any you want to talk about? Have you got a list? Can you think of any? So, we start off with a dragon. You know, I honestly thought at some point dragons were real. But I'm thinking back to like, do you know when dinosaurs existed? And you had the prehistoric.
They're practically dragons.
They're like dragons, are they? Except that they breathe fire.
Yeah, true.
Well, and they're pterodactyls.
Yeah, pterodactyls. I don't know any other flying ones.
Off that film.
What film?
With the dinosaurs in.
Jurassic Park?
Yeah. Pterodactyls in that water.
Yeah, there's pterodactyls. I'm saying I don't know any of them.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently the dragons don't really exist. They're just fake.
Yeah.
But I think dragons are quite cute.
Yeah.
I think we've been made to believe that dragons are evil. But if you watch all the films that they've put dragons in, they're all quite cute. There's Peach Dragon and there's Toothless and there's some other
Should
dragons.
we quickly chat about how to train your dragon?
Oh, go on, tell people then, because I'm quite excited about this.
Because I found out a few days ago, but I've just told you today that they're doing a live action version of How to Train Your Dragon. So I think it's out next year, like in the middle of next year. So we're gonna have to wait a while, unfortunately. But it's in the works.
I'm quite excited about that.
So we'll definitely be seeing that. There is some talks about the casting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't really mind.
No.
Because the character, although you see him as...
People's, you know, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
And people just make a big deal out of things. You know, when they had the first, like, Black Princess, there was this big...
When they did Ariel?
Yeah, there was, like, this big, massive thing about, oh, God, why is she black? She wasn't black before, why is she black now?
Yeah, it doesn't
what
look
difference
like
does it really make? But the girl in How to Train Your Dragon...
Her name's Astrid.
Astrid, yeah.
She's originally a white girl.
Pale-skinned.
Blonde hair.
Yeah, and freckles,
but,
I think.
I think the actor's mixed race. She has curly hair.
Yeah.
So they've cast her as Astrid. So I know people are like, well, she looks different. This isn't Astrid. But it's like...
It's like a new concept of the movie, isn't it, really? It doesn't have... I don't know. I don't know why people have to kick up such a fuss, really. But
I'm excited. I want to watch it.
Phoenix. Yeah, I haven't got a phoenix written down,
Phoenix
actually.
is like a firebird, isn't it?
You know what? A pterodactyl. Do you mean a pterodactyl? I think you need wings for one of them. You might got wings.
Should get you wings.
A werewolf.
Werewolf, yeah.
I'll call it
a werewolf.
A werewolf.
Which is completely wrong.
I could have a debate for hours over how you pronounce it, because were is W-E-R-E, and werewolf is spelled W-E-R-E. So if it was
is W-E''re.
sure.
Because it's we are.
Yeah, and where is W-E-A-R or W-H-E-R-E. So how is that a werewolf?
How am I supposed to know?
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Anyway, a werewolf. It's the ones where they kill you, you have to kill them with a silver bullet, isn't it? I found out that. You can only kill them with a silver bullet. So if you ain't got a silver bullet in the house and you ain't got a gun in the house, you're done for, really. But I don't like werewolves. I don't like them. They freak me out. And then there was something, and I hadn't heard of this. I have seen it, but I did not know.
I haven't even seen this.
I didn't know what it was called. So I'm going to explain what it is first, and then I'm going to tell you the name. If you recognise it, it's like a serpent with the head of a rooster. And it just looks at you and you die. And it's called a basilisk, I think. B-A-S-I-L-I-S-K.
Basilisk? I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of it. When I seen the picture, I was like, oh, yeah, I do. Hi, Stern. You've just missed. We was talking about you. I hope your ears are burning. So, a basilisk. So it's just a snake with a rooster's head. It's got to be one of the most weird things that I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Very strange looking.
I don't know why you'd pick a serpent with the head of a rooster.
I think a snake has ate a rooster.
Yeah.
Got it wedged in its mouth. Someone's seen it and gone, oh, that's a weird creature. We'll rename that. Because a snake can swallow a dog in reality.
You have some crazy thoughts.
Well, it makes more sense than something that's got genetics to produce a rooster with feathers and a scaly body. So I think someone's just seen a snake with a rooster stuck in its gob and gone, that's a new breed of a monster, that is.
You believe that?
I will. And then we're going to go on to the Loch Ness Monster. And I don't care how many people are online, how many people are not online. The Loch Ness Monster exists. It is real. It's a prehistoric giant eel that has developed and formed legs, and it lives at the bottom of the loch and comes up to the surface for food, which is why you get the humps, and it's got a long neck so it can reach right down to the bottom and suck the food off the bottom of the loch. But it's very shy, and it lives in a cave under the water, and then it pops out when no one's about, or it thinks no one's about. So I am constantly scouring the news for
you used
sightings.
To watch videos about it. I remember that.
I used to watch the sightings, and at one point there is even cameras now that are running live all day and all night with night view at the Loch Ness. So I could literally sit there if I wanted to, if I was that bored, from morning till night.
I think you are that bored.
24 hours a day and look for him. So, but I don't want anyone to find him because I think he's lived that long down there on his little lonesome.
He's probably dead.
Well, I mean, eventually he would have to, he's got to be procreating.
With what?
Well, I don't know. Perhaps having sex with a fish.
Really?
Your face was sort of such disgusting. Really?
So I can't control my face. Oh, God.
I'm not, what is your
When you say such nonsense like that, I can't.
What was being said about me? Oh, Finn, we were saying how good you was doing at the Jive and how you was better than Ellie.
No, you said I was better.
And I was saying how much I loved you because you like the Everly Brothers. But we've moved on from that now because you're late as usual. So I do believe the Loch Ness Monster is real. Yeah, a Cyclops as well. I don't know about a Cyclops. I don't think a Cyclops is real, Steve.
No, I don't think so either.
Why am I saying no, Steve? A Loch Ness Monster is real. Don't ever tell me different. Don't upset me because I will come after you.
Can you please upset her?
Don't. Nobody's going to tell me no different. I've believed for a long time there's more likely to be a Loch Ness Monster than there is aliens. Bigfoot. So Bigfoot is a Yeti, isn't he?
Yeah.
And
it was a nickname for a Yeti.
Yeah. So I do believe that Bigfoots exist as well. I think they're just like giant bears. But I loved the film Bigfoot and the Hendersons, so I refuse to believe that it was made up because it was cute. But I think they live like in giant trees, which is why nobody sees them. And they just jump down for food and go back up there again.
I'm sure you'd notice them.
Well, you do, you see the big footprints. But they blame it on bears, but it's a Bigfoot, really.
It's definitely bears.
Yeah, it's not. It's not a bear. And then there's a griffin. A griffin. Shut up, Steve, or I'm going to kick you off the podcast. Go and sit and watch your aeroplanes. Hello, Betty. Come on. You come up, Baba. You do it good. Oh, careful. Good girl. A griffin. You've got to have seen a picture of a griffin.
Yes, I haven't seen one in a while, though.
Yeah.
We don't really talk about griffins.
So it's the body and the tail of a lion with the wings and the head of an eagle. So this is something else stupid, really. Right. I mean, you know, I know it's mythological and people have just made it up. But I don't know, why would you put them two creatures together?
Well, that's what I'm saying about the serpent and the rooster.
Well, that's why I think the serpent ate the rooster and he got stuck.
Well, do you think the lion ate the eagle then?
No, because how would the eagle's wings have merged from his back? You see what I mean?
They probably thought it wasn't
a flying lion.
They probably thought it wasn't cool enough, and there was no point, so they gave it wings. You know how like stuff develops over time,
Evolves.
Yeah, like you know how like information or like images are passed on. It's like people probably slowly gave it wings over time, and like depicted it with wings.
Miss Lizard, can you stop? I can see you with your tongue out. Well, I wouldn't like to bump into one of them.
No, me neither, because I think I would be dead.
Yeah. I don't care about the sonars. They didn't work properly. It was hiding. He knew they was coming to look for him, and he was looking out for himself, and he went into hiding. A unicorn. I've actually seen a unicorn.
Have you?
Yeah. I saw one at Sandmore Valley Park.
When?
They had a special event on. They had a horse down there with a horn tied around its head.
Sophie's here.
Sophie, you're blooming right again, love. I'm going off in a minute.
Oh, she says I go out every Sunday. Well, you shouldn't.
I know. I'm going to move it back to Saturday. It's Ellie's fault. Blame Ellie. She keeps having
What have I done?
Because you keep having these busy Saturdays, which means that I know that you're going to be too miserable and tired to do a Saturday podcast. We're moving it back to Saturday next week. Definitely.
Okay.
No, I don't think we've got anything on next Saturday, have we?
No.
No. Okay. A vampire. Does anyone believe in vampires?
From the unicorn.
Oh, okay.
Unicorns are so cute.
Betty's so cute as well, but her head's just like, just wants to kick me. I wonder if there's such thing as a dog crossed with a lizard.
I don't want to see that.
We need to make one up. It's called Betterama.
Bettalini.
If you've never heard of a Bettalini, it's a dog with a lizard's tongue, and that's what Betty is, because the dog is obsessed with licking constantly. You cannot touch her or leave her anywhere to her own devices because she will not stop licking. Here we go. Watch. Look, say. Just licking all the time. Bet, can you just make yourself comfortable, love? One way or another. Thank you. Why? What did you want to talk about unicorns for?
Oh, I just wanted to say I really like unicorns.
You really like unicorns? Because it reminds you of Rainbow Dash.
No. She wasn't even a unicorn.
I know, she had wings. Unicorns have got wings as well.
That's a Pegasus.
Oh, of course it is. Oh, do you puzzle, love?
Oh my god, it's donuts today.
Oh, that's cute, isn't it? Leave it on if you want.
No.
Okay. You've done it wrong.
No,
Okay, you haven't.
Well,
don't sit down on baby's head.
We need it. Do you like my zipper puddy while I'm here?
No, I need to talk about this after anyway. Let's finish this little list off first then.
Okay.
So, have you finished talking about unicorns now?
Yes.
Okay.
Bailey, let's move. I'm sitting on you.
Vampires. I have always had a bit of a fear for vampires. They do scare me quite a bit.
Yeah.
Do you remember Lost Boys, the film?
I've never watched it.
Yes, you did.
No, I haven't.
You did, but you was young, so you've probably forgot. But vampires are quite scary. You have to stake through the heart.
Garlic.
Or garlic.
They don't like sunlight turn into bats or something. They don't have a shadow either.
They don't have reflection. If they look in the mirror,
reflection, yeah.
they don't have a reflection. But Lost Boys is one of my favourite films. With Kiefer Sutherland in. Absolutely love that film. But they do scare me a bit. And that's what I want to say. That's why you don't like having your neck touched.
Why?
In case a vampire comes, bites you, turns you into a vampire. Zombies. They don't exist, but I'm sure there is going to be apocalypse.
There's a reason why they're under mythical creatures.
Yeah. Well, the Loch Ness Monster's under mythical creatures and the Loch Ness Monster exists.
It's clearly not. Because it's mythical.
And people think it's mythical because they don't believe. You've got to believe. I'm a believer.
Is it too late now to say sorry?
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
I'm a believer.
So, zombies. I don't think zombies are real, but I think that there is going to be a new pandemic that is going to cause zombies. And I do believe that if you go into Birmingham city centre on a Saturday, that is where they start. Because on the way back from Birmingham on yesterday, how many zombies did I point out to you? I
think it was 3 or 4.
There was 4. One had only got one shoe on. And they was doing this,
Well, they bumped into each other.
Yeah, they was pushing each other and...
Yeah, this woman was walking around no shoe because she had like a bandage on her foot or something.
Yeah, that was from a zombie boys. And it turned her then, say. She's actually discussed with a mate today that she wants to move in with a friend because she's so sick of me talking about zombies. Oh dear me.
I think I am going insane. I really think I do.
Birmingham has definitely got zombies. I've seen them. Yeah, definitely. And it is all because of drugs. Yeah, 100%.
Yep.
Drugs. A mermaid is the last one. And then Ellie's just told me before we came on, what is it called? A siren?
Siren, yeah.
I've never heard of it, but apparently it's an evil...
It's like an evil mermaid. I don't know much about them, but apparently they have like an alluring voice or something. I think they're supposed to be like evil, but like an evil, mysterious, pretty sort of vibe.
Okay.
But yeah,
I don't believe them. But do you know what I find weird? People who dress up as mermaids.
People have jobs as mermaids, you know.
I know, I don't understand. They actually can go to a sea life centre.
You'll find mermaids,
and there is a woman that climbs into a stupid fishtail and goes underwater and swims with a fish in the sea life centre. And she actually believes she's a mermaid.
She doesn't believe it, does she?
There was an American woman, and they actually have mermaid lessons in America. You can learn to be a mermaid.
Yeah.
And it's a big thing. They hire this massive swimming pool, and there's like 20, 30 women turn up of all shapes and sizes and put these fishtails on and think that they're mermaids.
Yeah.
What a life.
But like they do like a whole show, whatever, in the sea life centre. They make like these cool bubbles though, and they like swim through.
Well, if I think I was a millionaire for long enough, do you think I'd actually become one? You know what I mean? These people actually believe. It's a bit weird. I mean, I know I believe in a Loch Ness Monster, but I don't actually believe that I could be one. You know, that's taking it a bit far, isn't it? Actually believing that you could be a mermaid.
Yeah, you know what? I remember this one kid, and she was like, she had a nickname Mermaid because she was born with her legs fused together. And her feet were like that.
Yeah, I have seen that, but it's just a disability, isn't it?
Yeah. So it just made me think of her then.
Yeah, it's a bit strange though. I don't understand what the obsession is with it really. But then
I did see it and I was like, oh, so I could just become a mermaid. But then I realised I absolutely hate the water and being underwater and opening my eyes underwater. I'd never do it.
Look, Sophie said, I would love it if mermaids existed.
I'd be so good as a mermaid.
Really?
You know what you would be, Sophie? You know what, Sophie? In the future, I want to see you as a mermaid. I want to go to the Sea Life Centre and see Sophie as a mermaid.
I'd pay tickets to go and see that. And I've met Sophie now. I've seen her. I've actually got a face to the name now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you know what? I can imagine Sophie in like a peachy, orangey like tail, like, you know, like a sunset sort of coloured.
Yeah, it kind of merges into each other.
Yeah. I'll be a mermaid. You know what, Sophie? I think you should be a mermaid.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
look, Steve said it must be the siren ones. Look, they're call-siders to their deaths.
Yeah, that's what the voice is for, I think. They like lure people in, but it's to like kill them or something.
My
backup job. Yeah, you know what? So if you've ever become a mermaid, can you let me know? Because I really want to see you as a mermaid.
What would your backup job be? Bigfoot. Put you on stilts in a furry costume. We can't do furry costumes, can we?
No.
No. Mm-mm. Stay away from the furries.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's the last thing I would be doing.
Yeah, very true.
Backup job. Tattoo artist. Realistically, yeah.
Yeah, well, you are good at art. You don't like the sight of blood down. You do make people bleed when you do tattoos.
Yeah. I'll wipe it up quickly.
I think it's maybe you don't like the sight of your own blood. I think no, actually, that's not true. Because I've showed you cuts on me and you don't even like looking at them, do you?
But you wipe it as you go, it'll be alright.
Yeah.
But I like designing tattoos, yeah.
You could design one for Ryan because he wants a tattoo.
True. I think, yeah, I'd like to be like a designer of tattoos.
And you can tell him about your stupid jacket now, the one that I'm having.
Oh yeah, my jacket. Steve said before, don't give up on the jacket, so I'm not giving it up.
She is, because I'm taking it off. I think it was mine.
This is the jacket. You can't see it though very well.
It's just a grey Jordan hoodie.
Yeah, it's a grey zip-up jacket. But she's trying to claim that it's too big for me because it comes...
Can I have a look at the label? If the label says medium or above, it's mine. Let me have a look at the label. Don't let me chase through the house while I'm on a podcast.
No. Anyway, and then she's... Obviously, the sleeves are a little bit longer, but... It's a perfect size for me. I'll do 360 as well.
But if this big lump don't move in a minute, you're literally going to sit on him. Can I just... I promise I won't pinch it, but can I have a look at the label?
No.
Let me just please see what size it is.
No.
Honestly, I just want to have a quick look.
No.
I won't claim it. I'll let you keep it. But I need to look. I need to know.
It's a medium.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Have you already looked?
Yeah.
Where's the bloody label? There's no label in there.
There is. It says a medium.
It is. It's mine.
No, you said you wasn't going to claim it.
No, I'm not claiming it. It was mine.
No, it's not.
I brought it home from work because it was a medium and I thought I'll have that. And I've put it in the wash to wash it to make sure it's clean. And then I've put it on your pile by mistake because you've got a small grey hoodie.
See, so you put it in my clothes.
By mistake. By mistake.
I wore it first. So it's mine. Finders keepers.
No, it's not. It's mine.
No way. Sophie said I designed a tattoo for my mum and she got it done.
Oh, design me a tattoo then? No, because I wanted the butterfly first. I've got to pay for that first.
I'll design the butterfly then.
I don't want to share the hoodie though, because at the end of the day,
because it'll be hers.
At the end of the day, I bought that home because it said medium on it. Ellie's not a medium, so I obviously bought it home for me. And now, because it was in the wrong pile by mistake, she's now claimed it as her own, and I think it's very unfair.
But the thing is, if I shared it, I would never get it back.
She's a thief. Why wouldn't you get it back?
Because it'd end up in your wardrobe.
Until November anyway. It's too blooming hot. I don't know why I'm sitting in it. I'm sweating in my t-shirt. What's wrong with you? I don't know. Oh, shut up with your laws. What do you know?
What do you know?
What do you know, Steve?
I did my mum some flowers and she got them done. Oh, that's so sweet. I designed like a little carnation tattoo for myself because my birth flower was a carnation. So I kind of want to get that done.
Is that what your birth flower is?
Yeah, I think there was two though. It was a carnation and something else. I can't think of what it was.
I want to get a red and black butterfly done in memory of Grandad. With Dad written underneath because I've got one from Mum which was black and purple. But I'd really like a tattoo of Toothless.
And you thought your sister was stupid for getting Looney Tunes on her thigh?
Have you seen the size of my sister's tattoo?
Yes.
It's from here on a knicker-line, right the way down to a knee. And it's every Looney Tune character you can think of. I want one little dragon. One cute little dragon. And do you know where I want him? I want him shrunk down to a Swiss only about that big. And I want him on my ankle there. So I can just,
ankle?
Yeah, when he's taking around me everywhere I go.
On your ankle?
Yeah.
You should have him on your shoulder, like he's sitting on your shoulder.
I don't want him on my shoulder because he's too close to the butterflies and he might eat them.
I'll put him on that shoulder. If you get it there, he's sitting on your shoulder there.
I don't think I want one on my shoulder.
Isn't that smart though?
What? Sitting on your shoulder?
Yeah.
No.
You don't have a dragon sitting on your thigh, do you?
You don't have a Scooby-Doo on your throat, but my sister's got one
on your ankle, yeah.
It's on my ankle. I might get a tattoo of a spider just to pee you off. Big tarantula.
You do that then?
On the palm of my hand, a tarantula. I'll just keep coming and going, look! I need to get to bed.
You don't say.
I need to get to bed. I'm tired. The Walking Dead's done my head into that cocoa. I think I'm still upset. 15. I'm still upset from yesterday. I'm like on the verge of crying over everything. Having a tattoo on your ankle is meant to hurt really bad. Yeah, I have heard it does because there's not much like.
I know, but I really want some on my feet. So I think I need.
She wants a smiley face on a big toe.
I do, but then I also want on one of my feet made in England, and then on the other one, you know, that little like sea icon, and then 2008.
You know, the base of your feet are the most painful things.
I know.
You really don't want it there.
So what I'm thinking is I'm going to get one done where it doesn't hurt very much first. See
I'd
how
have
I
it on
feel.
the bottom of your back.
No, because your back's supposed to hurt, isn't it?
Nah, don't hurt very much. Quite fleshy there.
Oh, on the bottom.
You should have it done
feet
there.
Hurt so bad and toes are terrible.
Yeah. You know the people who are obsessed with tattoos and they cover the whole body?
Yeah.
You'll find that most of them don't have the palms of the hands and they don't have the bottoms of the feet done because it's the most painful part.
I think I'll have to test it first because I want to get... my friends keep saying they want to get matching tattoos. So I want to get a matching tattoo with people. So if I get it on my arm, I'll see how it feels then. And then I can work my way to my feet.
I can't believe you're going to put made in England.
I think it's quite funny. But you know what Caitlin wants done?
No.
But should I tell you what Caitlin wants done? First of all, she wants L and R on her hands.
What, so she remembers which is left and right?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
but then it doesn't stop.
Right,
then
go on.
She wants a little trampoline on the crease of her hand and a little stick man, so when she does that, he jumps on the trampoline. She wants that tattooed.
And I've told you already, I will never stop you having a tattoo, but if you're going to start picking stupid tattoos that you've got to live with for the rest of your life, then believe me, there'll be an issue.
Yeah, but I want to be known, I want to be remembered as a funny person. So
then you have to look at your face and know that you're a funny person. Have you seen yourself? You don't need a tattoo to prove that.
So that's why I want a smiley face on my big toe, because I think that's quite funny to me. And like, if I have that for the rest of my life, I'll be known as that person with a smiley face on my toe. For my party trick, they'll go, show us your tattoos, and I'll... Yeah?
Yeah.
See, the bird agrees.
Steve said, did you get the key ring? Yeah.
Yes, we do have the key
Yeah, we
ring.
do have the key ring. I don't
Where's
know.
it gone?
I think it's over there on the side somewhere.
Can I grab it?
Go on then.
Let's show, because we've got a key ring as well.
Yeah. You should have this attached to you somewhere when I put you in the plant pot with the fertiliser. Let's put her right off the key ring now. She's threatening me with a bottle. Show the key ring.
You can't... I wasn't threatening you.
Yes, she was.
No, I know people do that. It says, thank you for helping me grow, and it's got a little sunflower on. I'll cover your face so people can see.
Can I have that tattooed on you? Thank you for helping me grow, Mom.
No,
thank you for being so amazing.
Because I haven't grown.
You've grown as a person, as an individual, and mainly through me.
I was just about to say, not through you.
Can you sit back down? You look like half the room has disappeared. Yeah, I think I'm going to book in my tattoo, you know. I need to find the best tattoo.
Fine line ones fade over time, it looks smudged. I've seen people's fine line ones that have faded and like they look really smudged in places or like they've almost disappeared. And
also the white tattoos, because I've had like a purple and black butterfly, and he said, shall I put some white in it to sort of brighten it up a bit? And I said, yeah. And he says, you might have to come back and have the white topped up. And I've had the white topped up twice and you still can't see it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fine line tattoos aren't that nice, to be honest. Yeah.
It's a shame. I could have a tattoo of my bird. I could have a budgie.
Could do.
In memory of Beauty. When he pops his clogs.
Will you ever?
I don't know. I think he might outlive me, to be fair. I really do. I thought he was on his way out today because he's been on the floor a lot, but I think he was just having a rest.
He's just chilling.
Yeah. We've got a very strange bird. I won't go into too much detail, but he likes to have sex on his perch and it's very odd. And you hear him quite often doing it. It's quite strange, really.
I don't think people wanted to know about that, I'll be honest.
Finn, I don't think you should you don't ruin yourself with a tattoo. I don't want Ellie to have one either, but I know I can't stop her, really.
I would look so cool with tattoos.
What tattoo would you have, Finn?
Finn want
the Everly Brothers. Have an Everly Brothers tattoo. Could I have a Pete Wicks tattoo?
No, absolutely not.
I swear to God. No. Oh my God.
If you get his face on you,
he would talk about me on his podcast then.
Yeah, and I'll drop you.
I'm going to get a Pete Wicks tattoo. I'm doing it. No. I'm going to get one on my thigh there.
No.
I am.
No. I will not speak to you.
Ever again. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care because I can carry Pete around with me wherever I go.
Okay.
Well, would you not speak to me? You wouldn't see it. I've got my trousers on. Actually, I'll just take my trousers off all the time to show
yes,
people. No. Look at Pete. I would. I am. I'm going to have Pete tattooed on me. I'm going to have a heart underneath that says P loves L. Yeah. My little Pete. I might have a Pete tattoo with him holding his pug. Okay. See, I really think I should. Get his face
tattooed to your forehead.
No, it's going a bit far. And leave it there. Do you remember who's that now? Have you ever watched that? What's that programme? The stupid programme where they do stupid things. The 4 blokes.
Impractical Jokers.
Impractical Jokers. Sal from Impractical Jokers, he lost a bet and he had to go and have a tattoo and they wouldn't tell him what the tattoo was. And he had it on the top of his leg here. No, what was here? So they said it because he liked to wear shorts. So they'd done his tattoo here.
Yeah.
And he said, promise me it won't be anything embarrassing. Promise me. And I said, yeah, I promise you. And when he uncovered it, it was Will Smith's son.
Yes.
And it's literally on him for the rest of his entire life.
That is really bad.
So that's bad. I wouldn't be that bad because Pete Wicks, I mean, he's icon, really. I should have a picture of you with Pete tattooed on me. Yeah. Really? You'd let me put a picture of you on me, but you won't let me put a picture of Pete, the love of my life.
That was a joke. I wouldn't let you get me tattooed.
Okay. Yes, Impractical Jokers, Finn, that was it. Oh, I love that as well. I love Sal. And what's his face? The one who shouts, oh God, what's he shout in the shops?
Stephen.
No. Not Stephen. What now? Oh, come on, Finn, what does he shout?
You're not giving any good, clues. I've no clue what you're going on about.
He walks around the shop going, oh God, he shouts somebody's name over and over again in the shop.
Joe was my favourite.
Yeah, Joe. It was Joe, the one who used to shout in the shop. Oh, it's going to drive me mad. I can see him doing it and I can hear him, but I can't hear the name. Okay, I'm going to Google that after now. Oh God, give me something else to Google now. Okay, sorry, just carry on talking now while I'm thinking. Talk about something.
I don't know what to talk about really.
Larry! It was Larry! I remembered him. Yes! I'm okay now. Life can go on as normal now. Larry, yeah. If you haven't watched that one thing, you need to watch it where he keeps shouting Larry in the shopping centre. I should do that. That's something Steve would do, that is. To get to the front of the queue.
I'd much rather you get Pete Wicks tattooed on you.
What, they shout Larry?
Then recreate anything.
Larry!
Can you stop? It's so loud. I'm going deaf in my left ear. Because I felt it echo through my skull. I could feel it bounce off the wall.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because I heard it from that wall because it bounced off and came back.
Yes, see, he's going to have to come over and watch all the Impractical Jokers. You'll be here for weeks because it's on for about 16 seasons.
Well, then I will be at someone else's house during that time.
Well, you're moving out anyway, ain't ya?
Yeah, me and Caitlin have a plan to move in together. She's already planned us to have a duck and a cat.
Yeah, and the cat's going to eat the duck, and then she's going to phone me in tears and say, can I come home because I'm sad?
Me?
Yeah.
No, because it was Caitlin's idea.
It's okay, because if you move out anyway, I've told you the room's free for me to adopt Finn.
Can you calm down, please?
I'm going to adopt Finn anyway. He's going to bring his Everly Brothers vinyl over, and we're going to have a little party.
That's good for you.
Wake up, little Susie. No. We was doing blowing karaoke earlier, and I think it's the biggest waste of space ever.
Oh, I think it's so fun.
I was going to say this because I'm going in a minute. But apparently she plays, well, she doesn't play because she's too old to play games, really. But she goes to mate's house and they do blowing karaoke. And I thought blowing karaoke was literally where they spun a wheel and it picked a song for them, and then you got to sing it regardless. So you wouldn't know what the song was until it started, but then you get the words and you have to try and sing it. Well, blowing karaoke, apparently, is that you don't see the words or the song. You've got to guess what it is from the music and try and sing along when you haven't got the words. Yeah. Which is so difficult. It's like, you can't do it. So we played for about 20 minutes and I knew none of the words to anything. I couldn't stay in key. And it was just a complete and utter waste of time. See, look, it's going to move in and we're going to dance to Everly Brothers.
Blind karaoke is so funny. It is.
No, it's not.
I have so much fun doing blind karaoke, but she's so boring.
See, and he's agreed with me as well. Look, the cat will rip the duck's head off. It would rip it to shreds.
Well, yeah, but what I'm trying to say is I won't be bothered because it's Caitlin's idea, so I'll just tell her I told her so.
You could be like Joey and have a chick and a duck.
Yes.
And you could,
Caitlin would be on board with that.
And you could fill your bath up. And then have a little swim in the bath. And then I could sit by your toaster when you're doing breakfast in the morning.
Caitlin would have a bath with the duck.
Oh, I would as well. Yeah, I'd have a bath with a duck.
Should get confused for a rubber duck and
I've had a
squish
bath
it.
with a dog before. Not these dogs. Wow.
She'll accidentally think it's a rubber duck and squish it.
Can you imagine? See, that's what scares me. Sometimes if you have these little pets and you suddenly just put your hand on it and it's that bloke who saved that little tiny mouse.
Oh my God, can you get rabbits? I would absolutely get rabbits. 100%.
No, I won't have any more rabbits now because we've had a really sad life with rabbits. We had one that lived a very long time till it was 12 and it died a very sad death. And then we had another 2 since and neither of them lived to a year old. They both died of stomach problems. So I won't have any more rabbits. I refuse to. I threw the rabbit cage away and I banned myself. We are considering white rats, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to get a cage and stuff.
Yeah, and I can't get a cage at the moment because the only space for a cage is the front room, which has been taken over by a drum kit that she isn't bothered to use. So I'm now giving her an ultimatum that she needs to start using the drum kit or I'm selling it and buying some
Should I tell you
rats.
what the issue is? I don't know where to start because learning on your own is hard.
Well,
I have no songs to learn.
you have to listen to a track and pull the drum sound out of it and learn it. Does that make sense?
That is so helpful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, see. I've been really helpful today, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. Test to see if the chick can swim and then join with a hairdryer. Oh, chinchillas. But I think chinchillas are really shy.
No, I've seen people with chinchillas. Oh my God, they keep doing TikToks and it's like getting my chinchillas to hold specific items and they just sit there with their little hands and they'll like hold like a sheet of paper that says like a message and stuff. Oh God, it's so
I think if
cute.
you're going to have a chinchilla, you might as well get a sloth. Because chinchillas, they kind of hide away a lot and the sloths are quite shy and timid as well. And stop looking at me, them eyes. I can't deal.
I'll get a sloth.
Oh my God, can I just say something, Finn? I had 2 gerbils and they fought and one killed the other gerbil and ripped its head off. And then the other one died of a broken heart because it was lonely. So believe me, that was called Mel and Kim, which was an old group from the like 80s, like a soul group. It's two singers, Mel and Kim. And yeah, I came home to a decapitated gerbil. And then the other one died of a broken heart because it was lonely. So I refused to have any more gerbils. What else have we had? We've had it was a mini. What?
Have we linked chinchillas and sloths? This is my exact point. If I wanted a sloth, I'd get a sloth.
You can't have a sloth. They belong in zoos.
Well, yes, which is why I'm confused why you mentioned a sloth.
I've seen videos of chinchillas and they're nocturnal. They only come out in the evening and overnight, and they're really
so you get timid. A day free to yourself.
But I'd be in bed when it was active. I'd have to change my whole schedule just to see it.
What, you've been nocturnal as well?
Yeah. See, I had hamsters as well, and yeah, the hamsters didn't last very long either. I had what's called a mini shark. Well, my dad had a mini shark and a fish tank, right? And this mini shark was so sad, it committed suicide. It waited for us to take the lid off, and it jumped out and died through lack of water. I had a cockatiel that died with an egg sticking out of its back end. We're not lucky with pets at all, really, are we? I had a male, well, I thought it was a male bird called Bobby, and then suddenly it wasn't moving, and I was like, what's the matter with it? So I took it to the vets, and it was egg bound, and it was a female. It produced an egg and it got stuck because its bits was too small to push it out, and it literally died. The egg stuck halfway in and halfway out. And I'm sorry if that sounds traumatic. These are the things I have to go through in my life, and this is why I want no more new pets. Okay, I don't want no more. I don't want no more.
Can we stop? Can we end it, please?
I don't know. But if I'm honest with yourself, you're right. The bird's 25. I haven't killed it yet. I had a rabbit that lived to 12, and they usually die by the age of 10. Betty has had lumps since the age of 8 months, and she's still alive at 12. And Bailey was born in this house, and he's now 8 and he's not dead yet. So I think I've learned a lesson. I think all the traumatic ones happened when I was young. So I think it was my mum and dad that didn't look after animals properly.
Wow, the blame.
Except for the rabbits. But rabbits are very temperamental anyway because of the thing that's different, where if they have a stomach upset, they can't be sick. So as soon as they get a stomach upset, they usually die. Both of mine ended up with a stomach upset and died. But that's beside the point. I haven't been that unlucky with pets, really, except when I lived with my mum and dad, who must have just murdered everything. I just don't know.
Steve says, forget the fish pond, no more dead animals. Yeah, because
I haven't killed it yet. That's a quote, that isn't it? I ain't killed it yet. It's still alive.
Yes, that's a good quote, to be fair. But yeah, I think we'll somehow end up killing the fish in the fish pond. We'll find a way to kill it. So I don't think we should have a fish pond.
There's something else as well that I thought, because I put the pond in the wrong place. Is a posh. Well, no, the fish was eaten by something because the fish disappeared. But I did discover after that I'd put the pond at the bottom of the garden, and there's a big tree on the metro which sort of overhangs our garden. And obviously during the autumn, a lot of leaves fell into the pond, and I did discover that this particular tree wasn't. It's quite deadly to most animals. So I think it's a sycamore tree. I don't know. It's some type of tree that's a bit dangerous to fish and stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what the fish was pinched.
Yes. So.
Yeah. What else could we have in a box? We could have frogs. I love frogs.
Please, frogs.
Yeah. So I had a 3-legged toad for a while. He was lovely.
What was his name?
The 3-legged toad.
You didn't even know.
I just named him Toady.
Oh.
Yeah, because Mum and Dad had a big pond, and there was a toad that was there for 1 year with 4 legs, and then he must have had an accident at some point and come back the next year with 3 legs. And then we knew it was the same toad because every year for about 5 years it come back and it didn't. I don't realise toads could live that long. They come back for about 5 years in a row.
Yeah, they live really long. Toads do.
No, you're thinking of tortoises. Oh, I could have a tortoise. No. Tortoises would outlive us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't want any more like large birds because birds live for a very long time.
Oh, what about like a toucan or something? No, the ones that speak to you. I want to be able to have a conversation with my bird.
Like a parrot?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we tried the budgies and that don't work.
Yeah, because they can't speak when you do.
Budgies can talk.
Oh, can they? I don't know. Well, you just got sick of them, didn't you?
Yeah.
I liked the budgies.
There's shit everywhere, I'm afraid. I just let them out and there was just like little purple blobs everywhere where they just pooped. Yeah. And on that note, do you think it's time to go so I can watch my last hour of The Walking Dead before I go to bed?
Literally. This is the only reason why we're ending, probably.
Yeah. Although I'm still a bit sad because one of the old guys died the other day and somebody just literally chopped his head off for the sake of it and he wasn't even a zombie. Oh, it's quite sad. Oh, can I just say something? If there is ever a zombie apocalypse, can you just kill all children because they're a nightmare? I'm on episode. Yeah. Well, you're not a child, you're a young adult now. But there's these stupid kids in it. They're only like 7 or 8 and they know the dangers and they just keep running off to play on their own. They're just stupid. One of them's trying to befriend the zombies. They want to play with me. No, they don't love. They want to rip your arm off. It's just stupidness. So, I'm going to go.
Okay.
Because I think we've rambled enough and Eddie's probably going to hit me after. So, if you see me with a black eye, you know where it's come from. Right. Oh, I've cut my hair today. Just before I go, I just want to say...
Such a yapper, man.
2 people pointed out to me my greys last week and I was absolutely distraught. So I just want to prove a point. Look, I've got no grey roots anymore. They've gone. So all you haters can shut up because my hair's blonde again now.
Okay.
All right then. Right, we're going to love you and leave you then and we'll see you next No. Where can they find us else? TikTok. ellou.world.
Yes.
You can find us on YouTube at ellou.world. You can find us on Facebook at ellou.world or you can find us on Instagram at ellou.world or you can email us your stupid stories on ellou.world or one word at gmail.com. I'm exhausted. It's been a long one. Right, so we will be back here. I'm going to move it back to Saturdays now. Because Ellie is not having a busy Saturday next week and I'm making sure I kidnap her and keep her here. So...
Can you put it in your calendars, please?
Put it in your calendars, 8 o'clock on Saturday if I'm still alive and I've not had a breakdown. So, goodbye from me.
Goodbye.